Hi there, thanks for joining us today. We're going to have a look at how a Softphone can connect to our CloudPBX service in Asia. Now the Softphone that we use or recommend is from a company called Counterpath, and the client is called the Bria client. The current version of Bria is 4.0, and they offer both a Windows and a Mac client, and the same vendor also provides mobile phone SIP clients which support Android, iPhone, tablets and iPads. Today we'll just concentrate on the Windows platform. Other soft phones can probably connect to our Cloud PBX as well. However, we're not going to be in a position to provide support for every possible piece of software in the market, so we don't have any guarantees of your user experience. Yet if you follow what we suggest, we're quite comfortable you'll have a good experience. There is a need to purchase the license. You can buy a one-time license from the vendor, from their website, for around $50. That will not include obviously any upgrades or future enhancements to the product. You can take a slightly cheaper option, which would be the subscription model. There is a need to take a minimum of 5 clients, so that would be either 5 Bria clients or a mixture of iPhone, iPad, Android plus Bria, and they're all different prices. I think that the cheapest being about $8 up to the Windows client being $34. If you go for the subscription model, of course you can enjoy upgrades, and you'll always have the latest software. We can also help in the fact that the subscription model, we can actually configure all of the clients on the server, and you only have to log in, and everything will already be set up to connect to our PBX service. So this is quite convenient as well. Also, we quite like the subscription model because if one of your staff leave, then you can take the license back, allocate it to somebody else. But of course, if you purchase a one-time license and that person leaves with their laptop, then they've got the software and you can't really get it off them, and you'd have to purchase a new license for new staff. One of the things to consider is the IP address of the computer that you're using, or the Windows PC. As you will be aware, the Cloud PBX is a secure environment, and therefore we need to have what we call an approved whitelist of IP addresses. And the issue that would normally occur with a laptop is once you move outside the office, you either go home or you go to a hotel, you're traveling, you go to a coffee shop, then the IP address of your PC will change. So therefore, it would be strongly recommended, if you're traveling, that you also open an account, or what we call a DYN, or a dynamic DNS hosting account. We recommend dyn.com. Open a hosting account with them, and that will generally update your IP address every time it changes, and that talks to our servers, and then we can continue to trust your request to connect to our server. If of course you're doing customer support and you just got a team working in your office, then there's no need for the dynamic hosting, because your IP address won't change. Some of the features that we like with the Bria client, particularly when you're outside the office, is G729 compression. This means that it will create a very small voice file or audio file, and that will ensure the quality of the call is clear and not jittered or choppy. With other compressions. This is a licensed compression, that's why you pay some money. Free clients may not have this compression, and therefore you may have larger audio files, and therefore your experience may not be as good. We have voicemail integration, allowing you to check your voicemail online, call transfer, call history. They're all available with the Softphone. Of course, you also need, with a Softphone, a headset. Now, to be fair, a notebook or a laptop does have speakers and a microphone, so without a headset it still works. You can just talk to your laptop, but of course if you're in a coffee shop or something, then of course it will hear all the surrounding noise. So it is recommended that for good quality you consider getting a reasonably good headset to go along. A USB headset, for example. The one we use is from Jabra, but you can also use Plantronics. and the budget may be around 30 to 50 up to 80 US dollar, depending on how much you want to spend. But I think a minimum of around 30 US dollar, you should get a reasonably good headset. We also have a number of user guides available to help you set this up, which is not too difficult. But as I said, if you go for the subscription model, we can set everything up from our side, and you simply just have to log in. Okay, now we have the Windows client running on my laptop. I can ring our office. Press the green for go, and now it's ringing. So that's all we needed to do to make a call. I can also receive calls, so I'm going to call from my office phone. It's just a internal extension, so I'm going to call that now, and you'll see it starting to ring. Okay, so I'm now answer, and I'm now talking. Okay, so that was receiving a call. You can also see that the voicemail icon here, I've got 4 voicemails available. So once again, I can just double click here, and I'm not going to enter my password, but you can see that it's connected to the voicemail system and asking for my password so it can listen to the voicemails. I've also got some options here for chat, etc., and these can be turned on or off. If your CloudPBX is set up for chat, then in fact you can use the client for chatting as well. But a lot of people actually have other chat programs with their cloud email like Office 365 or Google, so not necessarily to use the chat within the Cloud PBX. So I think that's fairly straightforward. You've obviously got your contacts here. I have done some integration with Outlook, so you can integrate with Outlook here. I've just got it turned off at the moment, but you can integrate all of your contacts into Outlook, and then they're available to dial from here, and that also allows from within Outlook also to dial a contact because there's a plug-in with Outlook, and from memory there's an extra little bit of money you have to pay for the Outlook integration here. You've also got the ability for your calls to be logged here, so you can see your incoming calls, your outgoing calls, etc., your history. So all in all, it's a good functioning client, and one that we have success with customer service and also for field staff that are on the road. So if you have any questions, please let us know, and we'll address what you need to know about using a soft phone with the Cloud PBX. Thank you.